So if you're wanting to learn more about the things that I did that helped clear up my hormonal acne, just go ahead and keep on watching. Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Laura, and I typically don't do these types of videos, but I felt like I needed to share this with everybody. I have some notes here, so if you see me glancing over, that's why. One of the first things I wanted to start off by saying is that I am not a dermatologist. I am not an esthetician. These things that I have discovered, I've just kind of done on my own with my own research and my own testing of products. And so like I said, I'm not an expert. These are just kind of some tips and things that I've learned over the years of kind of struggling with my acne, probably I'd say for the past 15 years. So I have been using the Head and Shoulders, I believe since, I'm trying to think back, I think it was July was kind of when I started my journey. And I'll show some pictures in here, but this is kind of what it started like over here. And then this is August, September-ish. I think I took most of the pictures in August, but if you can tell, I feel like it has cleared up significantly. I feel like it looks so much better. I'm not getting those huge pimples, especially like on my cheeks. Everything is pretty much cleared up. And then I'm starting to get like some more, like I would say more on my chin now, if anything, but they're definitely not as big. They're just more like little white heads. And then the other thing that I did, because I said there were two things that kind of helped me in this acne journey, you could say, is I went off my birth control. I have been on and off birth control for probably 15 years. I got off of it for a little while, and then I had my daughter, so I wasn't on it for those 10-ish months, and then I got back on it. Didn't feel like I had as many issues. I know that birth control is supposed to help with acne, and I feel like it did sometimes when I would be on it. And I'm not sure, I kind of did some research on the brand that I used. I was on the low estrin, I think probably for the like past year-ish is probably when I got back on that brand, because I felt like it worked really well for me, just because I would also get really bad headaches being on the birth control. That was like one of the side effects, and I would like try different ones to try to avoid the headaches. I don't know, I didn't really find one that helped with headaches, but I did some research online, and I think, is it progesterone? I think is like, it's since it's low estrogen, the estrogen is lower, and it's more like a progesterone or like a low hormone birth control. And I heard that it can make your acne, or I didn't hear, I read that it can make your acne a lot worse. And so I wondered if that was kind of the culprit. And I kind of started the washing with the face wash or the Head and Shoulders and getting off the birth control at the same time. I would have liked to just try one or the other, but I was so at my wit's end with dealing with this that I didn't want to, like, I was like, I'm just going to get off of it, because I really thought that that was kind of what was affecting my skin and why it looked so bad. So like I said, use the off-brand. I've also tried like the actual Head and Shoulders shampoo on my face, and that's, I mean, it's kind of the same. I think the only drawback I would say to using this is like if it goes up your nose. I feel like the first couple of weeks that I used it, it would, and I kind of have a big nose, big nostrils, and so when I would use it, it would kind of go up my nose when I would just breathe, because obviously you're shutting your mouth when you're washing your face. And I felt like that was hard because it would like tingle really bad, and it would like kind of make me sneeze a little bit and was kind of uncomfortable, maybe a little bit painful. But it's definitely gotten better. And then along with that, I use the La Roche-Posay, the Triple Repair Moisture Cream. I really like this one just because it's so thick, and I feel like in the morning, I typically only use it at night. So in the morning, like when I wake up, I feel like my skin, it's almost like a little bit kind of greasy, but like in a good way, because, you know, it's providing so much moisture to your skin. And then the other product I am using is Dermisa. I found this kind of randomly. I bought these at Kroger. They were like really cheap, discounted. I think it's like only $7.99 too, though, if you just get these tubes. It's skin fade cream to help reduce dark spots and uneven skin tone. I still have, whoops, some really bad, I don't know if you guys can see it or if it's picking up on camera. I'm also wearing makeup right now. But you can kind of see on this side, like I just have a lot of pretty bad scarring from all those like really big pimples. And I don't know about you guys, but I am so bad with popping my pimples. Like if I see it and I feel it, especially if it's painful, like I feel like popping it is just that relief that you need. And I know it's so bad for your skin and it's scarring and all of that, but it's just, I don't know, it makes me feel so much better. I also have some pimple patches that I try to use. I don't know how much those help, and I kind of read that those can scar really bad too. I don't know if that's true or not, but I try to use those very minimally. And then along with the moisturizer and the face, well, I guess it's technically shampoo, but I use this face wash. I use the a sunscreen. This one is the e.l.f. Holy Hydration. I use this. It's like a face cream and a sunscreen kind of all in one. So I put that on every day in the morning before I put on my makeup. Just because, you know, SPF and sunscreen, even if it's not really sunny, still really good for your skin. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm trying to prevent wrinkles and I want my skin to look, you know, pretty great for as long as I can. So those are kind of the products that I use on my face. I also have dealt with over the years really bad chest and back acne. I haven't really struggled with it on my chest for probably at least a couple of years. Like once in a while I would get a pimple or two, but that for whatever reason, like last year-ish, excuse me, kind of like beginning of last year just kind of like went away, cleared up on its own. I don't know if it's because I have a lot shorter hair now and I don't wear my hair down very often, just because when it would sit, it would just kind of sit all on my back. And I also try not to use conditioner so much just because I felt like sometimes hair products can kind of affect my back acne. And so I just try to kind of limit what I use, and that has cleared up significantly well. There again, it's pretty much just scarring. I probably should use this cream on my back, but I just don't right now. I don't really know why, but I was using vitamin E oil, but I haven't been able to find that in like a big enough bottle. Or rose hip oil, I was using that for a while too. I just haven't bought it again for whatever reason. This is what I use, the Neutrogena body wash, body clear wash. I feel like I bought like 6 or 7 containers of these on Amazon because I felt like that was something that was pretty consistently helping my acne. So yeah, the other thing that I am using sometimes was like a acne spray, like a body acne spray. I feel like if you're struggling with your acne, that can definitely help you, especially like chest and back. And like I said, that helped me. I think it's the same, the one that I have is the same as the Acne Free brand. It's this brand, I'm pretty sure, has been really helpful with helping to clear all of that up. Also, some other things to kind of keep in mind, and I did try all of these things, is if you struggle with like face, back, or chest acne, looking at like washing your pillows more often. I try to wash my pillow cases and even like my pillows, the actual pillows underneath, a little bit more often, changing those pillowcases probably at least once a week or so. And then also just kind of one thing I've tried was experimenting with like laundry detergent. So I use Free and Clear. I'm sure they have them in different brands. I use like the All Free and Clear or like the off brand from Target. I feel like that has helped with definitely like my acne. I don't use any type of fabric softener either, just because it's super scented and I feel like my skin's just probably more sensitive to that. Same with dryer sheets. I used to use dryer sheets, but I don't anymore. Also, like my daughter's skin is pretty sensitive too. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stop using all of these things. I don't know that it's really necessary for your clothes to use fabric softener. I know dryer sheets help with wrinkles. That's probably why this shirt is so wrinkled. But I also use like wool dryer balls, is pretty much what I use to kind of help with wrinkles in the dryer. Also, I let my clothes sit sometimes for a really long time in there. But regardless, I feel like those are some things to try. There might be one other thing. Oh, like hair products. Definitely like looking into that and seeing if that's kind of affecting, especially if you've got back acne. Like I said, I try to wear my hair up so that it doesn't just sit on my back, especially like in the summertime, like when you're wearing bathing suits and things like that. Probably a good idea to put your hair up and like watch what kind of products you're putting into your hair, because I feel like that can have a significant impact on your back. Same with conditioner. If you put conditioner in your hair and let it sit, like clip it up when you're like, you know, showering or doing the rest of your skincare or self-care routine, so that it's not just sitting on your back. And I have been now rinsing out everything out of my hair, shampoo, conditioner, all of that before I even like wash my body, and then I do the this body clearing soap, and I do that pretty much last before I wash my face, to make sure that I can get all that gunk and like things that have maybe passed from my hair onto my back. I think that is pretty much it for this video. If anybody has any tips or tricks or anything that's helped them with their skin, that would be great if you want to comment down below. Also, if you have any type of things that have helped with scarring, I'm super open to listening to any other products that anybody else has. I'm still trying to find like an oil or something. I feel like I said this is kind of helping. I've been using it for about it's got to have been longer than 4 weeks, probably at least 6 weeks at this point. And I feel like it's doing an okay job. And I know it's going to take a while, but I feel like I would wish I could have something a little bit faster to help with the scarring, because I would just really like to be able to go out in public and like not have to wear makeup. And I know that I could do that anyway, but it just feels kind of hard right now with all of the scarring. And I like look in the mirror and I'm like, oh my gosh, like that just looks, you know, really bad to me. And so I think I'll get to that point sometime where I'm just a little bit more confident. I don't do it as much. Like I don't do a complete full face of makeup. Sometimes I just do a little bit of spot concealing here and there. So I feel like that's definitely helped. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've gotten this far, I really appreciate all the advice, comments, anything you can provide down below, anything that's worked for you, anything that's not worked for you that you struggled with. And like I said, I hope you enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more videos. I know this is not typically the type of video that I do, but I felt like I just had to share this with everybody. If you want to, you can try it out, see if it works for you. Or like I said, if there's a product that you use, you know, let everybody know. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.